Welcome to episode 18 of the Community Convener, the official podcast of the Henry County Chamber of Commerce and powered by Georgia Power. I am Joseph Henning, President and CEO of the Chamber and your host. This podcast is all about bringing you the people, programs, and progress driving business growth and community connections right here in Henry County. Kicking things off with this packed episode, we hear from our Director of Membership, Leonard Robinson, on two exciting signature events, our Membership Appreciation Luncheon and the second annual Henry County Health Fair. And then we share can't-miss events, highlights, and news to help keep you in the know in Henry County. So grab a coffee and let's dive in. Welcome back to this episode's Catalytic Conversations, and I'm excited to have Leonard Robinson in here with us to talk about some upcoming events for our members. Leonard, how are you doing?
I'm fantastic and glad to be here.
Well, thanks for coming in. You work closely with our members as Director of Membership. What do these signature events mean for our chamber community? How is that a sense of community for them?
Well, we've got a couple of big chamber events that are coming up between now and the end of the year. We have the second annual health fair. It's going to be November 1st. And then the day before, we've got member appreciation, which is going to be here at the chamber. These two events, their main premise is they're a showcase of appreciation and it's service to our members. We want to be able to strengthen relationships as we build community culture. And this is a great mix of business, fun, and connection.
Great. You kind of packed that into 2 days, didn't you?
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
You're going to be exausted.
I already am.
Okay. Let's start with the Member Appreciation Luncheon on October 31st. We always have it on Halloween.
Absolutely.
During the week. If it falls on the weekend, then we have to move it. But we enjoy it for the Halloween and that. And it's a great tradition. But what can members expect if they haven't been to the event before, or even for this year, a couple of changes? What can they expect?
They can expect fellowship, a lot of networking. They can expect some really great food. The lunch is going to be provided by the chamber. We've got multiple food trucks that are going to be here. We're going to have some tables and chairs set up. And it's just a reminder of the chamber value and how much we value them. It's a chance to show recognition to our members for a lot of the contributions that they make.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So tell me a little bit, the food trucks.
Yes.
What's this look like?
Food trucks are going to look, it's going to make the parking lot smell good and look good. We'll have Donut Envy. They were here last year. We've got Sweet Auburn. They're going to be here with some amazing barbecue. This year, we're introducing Mr. G's Fish. And Mr. G's Fish, he's got pan trout, and that's kind of a Southern thing. There's a lot of folks that may not even understand that.
No.
They're going to be here, and they're going to be involved. And we're definitely going to, I've got Envy Rentals, which is a chamber member, and they're going to be setting up some tables and chairs for us.
Micro Business of the Year.
Yes, Micro Business of the Year. Solomon's going to be here and make sure that we've got tables and chairs set up. And I think this is going to be a really good event. But again, it's an opportunity to give back and show our appreciation to the members.
Absolutely. More than just food trucks?
More than just food trucks. We're also going to have a Halloween contest, costume contest. This has been known as the Jenny Reed contest. However, this year we're going to see if we've actually increased the values.
You're not going to tell her the right day.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like,
I think we'll tell her it's Saturday, and then she'll still probably win, but we'll see what happens. So now this year we've actually increased the prize money. It's up to $150, $75, and $50.
Great.
And we have sponsors. I think our grand prize sponsor is going to be Sticks and Stogies Mobile Cigar Lounge.
No, they'll be there that day too.
They will be here with the Mobile Cigar Lounge. I did leave them out, so you'll be able to have a stick while you're sitting back and relaxing here at the lounge. And Hammond Services is the second place.
Oh, wow.
And always can count on Hammond Services. And then Aflac with Barbara Black is the third place sponsor. So yeah, we've got sponsors for the Halloween contest. We'll make sure that we've got great judges in place. There will be some food, some great fellowship.
You should ask Jeannie to be one of the judges, and then she would
be
eligible.
I'm thinking she's probably not going to go for that since, She's called her shot already.
Okay, all right. Well, that sounds very exciting, and that again is October 31st, and I believe 11 to 1.
11 to 1, and this is an annual event, so we will look forward to seeing you here annually.
Absolutely. So now let's turn the page to November. And You've got the second annual health fair. What makes this such a valuable resource for our community?
Yeah, we're turning that page very quickly since it's the next morning. We're going to turn the page, turn the room, turn the parking lot. We're going to pick up everything in the parking lot that evening and transform that and the Hudgens Room, our event space inside, into our second annual health fair. And this is an opportunity where we make wellness and resources accessible locally. A healthy community is a happier community. And we also believe that's a stronger community. So this is an opportunity to serve families, seniors, adults, and businesses here in Henry County with an opportunity to improve the overall community quality of life.
So those that are attending, and you said this was open to the community.
Yes.
This is not a member event as opposed to the appreciation lunch. So this is a community event. What kinds of vendors can they expect?
We have gone out of our way to make sure we've got healthcare vendors, we've got local wellness and business. We are going to have screenings. You can get your blood pressure checked, have a free hearing test. We're going to provide women's health, specifically issues surrounding women's health and products that are connected to that. We'll have resources as nutrition, chiropractic services. There's going to be counseling and supplements, respiratory. We want to cover as much of the gamut as possible.
So you said screenings and resources, and that's wonderful. Are there anything else, flu shots, anything like that?
Publix will be here doing free flu shots. We have on-site doing the hearing testing. The Kaiser Health vehicle is going to be in the parking lot. Now, they've got glucose tests. They've got 134 services, and it's such a detailed process that you go through. Not sure how many people will actually get to go through that actual unit, but it's going to be there on-site to provide those services as well. So those are just some of the great services that we'll also have the mobile command unit. Fire and rescue will be in the parking lot, and we never want to miss an opportunity to show our force and readiness.
That's wonderful. What's the timing on that?
Okay, we adjusted the timing a little this year. So normally we start at 11, but I think we're going to start this year at 10. It's going to be 10 to 1, and the vendors will be able to get in and get set up early. I'll be here as early as 7 in the morning, so vendors will be set up by 9:30.
Wonderful. What? Tell me something. Explain to our listeners why. You touched on it a bit earlier, but why does the business community lean in so heavily to wellness and healthcare in particular, but definitely wellness?
Yeah, like why lean into wellness as a part of the chamber programming is healthy people create healthy businesses. It's the wellness that impacts the productivity of the community's strength. Chambers invest in long-term vitality of members, so Henry County is going to be much better off when we have healthier citizens.
Thank you. And I think especially for the community, for the health fair, but if nobody has been to the chamber lunch before, that's at 1709 Highway 20 West in McDonough, about a mile off of 75 down Highway 20. So definitely look forward to seeing everybody there. What, Leonard, as we close up, for those that are listening to us that might not have attended either of these events last year, what's one thing that you would say to encourage them to come out this year?
We forgive you for not attending last year. Yes. All right. So please come out. We want you to come and feel valued, feel celebrated, and be a part of the chamber. I love the tagline, connected, protected, and respected. Come out and have a good time. This is a great time to fellowship. As far as the health fair is concerned, please take care of yourself and come and discover some of these resources that can help you thrive. Both are going to be fun, both are going to be meaningful, and they're both built with the community in mind.
And I apologize. I said that was one last question, but you know me. I always have questions that come to mind. Any sponsors that we need to thank for the health fair?
We certainly want to thank Gateway Direct Health, and we want to thank Impact Nutritions. They're our supporting sponsors this year, and I'm really glad we didn't forget that because, those are the types of people that support the chamber and support these type of programs.
And make these available free of charge to
the members
of the community.
Absolutely.
So thank you to them as well.
And this event we've advertised it in English and in Spanish, so we're definitely we want to invite everybody out.
You didn't do the translation.
Well, yeah, actually, I was going to do this interview in Spanish, and then I realized I don't speak Spanish. So, we decided not to do that.
That would have been a great, maybe another episode we'll do, we'll have a conversation in Spanish.
Yeah, maybe the last one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think
it definitely
I think it'll definitely
have us back. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for listening. Leonard, thank you for stopping by.
Happy to be here.
We'll be right back after this message. This episode's elite member highlight is Georgia Power. Small businesses start in the towns and cities that entrepreneurs call home. Business ideas are sparked by a problem they see in their own backyards, and they're inspired to provide a service or a product that neighbors need or want. The first mentors, customers, funding, office, and storefront are typically found in their hometown, and growth begins locally. Georgia Power promotes resources that entrepreneurs need to turn their inspiration into action, highlighting how communities across the state support entrepreneurship and small business. Vibrant communities provide the programs, people, and places that help small businesses thrive alongside major employers and creating a unified growth for all. Georgia Power is committed to helping you find your place in community. They invite entrepreneurs, resource providers, and local leaders to find inspiration in the innovation, support, and success stories from towns and cities statewide. This Henry Happenings reminds you that it's election season in Henry County. Early voting is underway now through October 31st for the municipal general election and the special election for public service commissioners. If you haven't cast your ballot yet, make your plan to vote early or on Election Day, November 4th. To find your district, you can visit henrycounty.ga to check your registration status, poll location, to view a sample ballot, or to check your ballot status, head to the Georgia My Voter page at mvp.sos.ga.gov. Your voice matters. Make sure it's heard this election season.
Ever wonder how your business could be featured right here on the podcast? It's easier than you think. We're offering podcast sponsorships that include shout-outs like this one, a spotlight in our episode description, and the option to record your own or let us read it for you. Want even more visibility? Bundle your podcast with a feature in our Chamber e-newsletter for double your impact. Sponsorships are limited. Email Trinity at tarcher@henrycounty.com to learn more.
And we're back with upcoming events. Join us for one of our favorites, the annual Member Appreciation Lunch on Friday, October 31st. And yes, it's a Halloween party. Join us for food trucks, festive fun, and our always popular costume contest. It's our way of celebrating you, our members, in true Chamber style. The next day on Saturday, October 1st, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., it's the second annual Henry County Health Fair at the Chamber of Commerce. Enjoy free screenings, resources, flu shots, and even a blood drive, all thanks to local health partners. And don't miss our next Empower Her Coffee Hour on Thursday, November 6th at 8 a.m. for a session on the power of mentorship, from guidance to growth. You'll hear real stories of how mentorship shapes leaders and organizations. Mark your calendars for the next Small Business Roundtable on Thursday, November 13th at 9 a.m., where local entrepreneurs come together to share insights, challenges, and solutions that move business forward. This open, collaborative session gives business owners a chance to learn from one another, exchange ideas, and spark new partnerships right here in Henry County. And then stick around after the roundtable for our next Bridge Henry Chamber Connect event happening from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This is your one-stop opportunity to connect with business experts offering free one-on-one counseling from finance and marketing to legal and AI. You'll leave with real strategies you can use. It's a can't-miss resource for entrepreneurs looking to grow smart and strong. And finally, wrap up your November with a lunch with a leader on November 20th at 11 a.m. Hear from Steve D. Parker, Renaissance Vice President and Community Development Officer, as he shares Renaissance's exciting new vision for Henry County and their ongoing commitment to community growth. To register and see more chamber and community events, visit our website at henrycounty.com/events/calendar.
Welcome to Connecting Point, where we celebrate the people and the businesses that keep our community connected, protected, and respected. I'm here this morning with Dana Howard, the owner of DNA Med Services, LLC, and our September Ambassador of the Month. Morning, Dana, and welcome. All right. Hey, so let's get it right on into this. How did you feel when you found out you have been selected for Ambassador of the Month?
I was a little shocked.
Yeah?
I wasn't expecting it. I was extremely humble, um, and extremely proud. Like that was pretty awesome.
Okay. And to make sure I get this right, you've won this award more than once this year. Is that correct?
Yes.
And for what month?
I believe it was in the month of April.
Okay.
That was the first ambassador award that I had received. So that was really exciting. Again, unexpected and very humbling.
Now, this has a lot to do with referrals, and referrals are the purest form of flattery, depending on who you ask. You have turned in no less than 5 referrals, people that you've actually gone out and marketed and talked to about the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Where does that come from? Why are you telling people about the Chamber of Commerce?
Because as a small business owner, the Chamber of Commerce is something that allows, like I said, small business owners to network, to get material, education. It allows small businesses to become involved with the community of larger incorporations or even with the government, the local government. There's a lot of different things that I feel would be very beneficial for small business owners to utilize within the chambers.
Interesting. So, what inspired you to be an ambassador?
Oh, I enjoyed going out meeting the different people, meeting the different companies that have gotten set up and hearing their stories because a lot of times at a ribbon cutting, they'll explain to you how they got where they are. Or they will share with you why their business is going to be very impactful within the community. So it's like that I took a lot of pride in. I learned a lot from those ribbon cuttings that I had attended, and it gave me the motivation to share that with other people. You know, this is like a almost like a blueprint, if you will, for small business owners, especially when you don't know how to go about it, but you have the passion to do it.
Okay. So, let's talk about those ribbon cuttings for a second. What's your most memorable experience with the ribbon cutting or being an ambassador? Either one.
Okay. The ribbon cutting that stands out to me the most is gonna be Vibrant, a
Okay.
psychiatric. When I had gone to this particular ribbon cutting, I had met several people who I now keep in contact with. As a matter of fact, one of the people that I had met at Vibrant, I helped them to join the chambers as well.
Okay.
And that company is Strategic Print Lab. And this young lady, she is not from Georgia, and her energy that she shared as far as her journey getting where she is was breathtaking in my opinion.
Okay.
And I took to her and as well as, with Vibrant and their ribbon cutting, and it just kind of grew from there. That's when the ambassador portion had really impacted me, and I was able to impact someone else.
All right. So you're out here, you're connecting members, you're running DNA med services. What do you enjoy most about all of this?
It's the network.
The network? Okay.
It's the unknown because once you start a business, you don't know how it's gonna go. You don't know. So you get to see a person at the beginning stages.
All right.
And then eventually, as time goes by, you'll have an opportunity to visit with them again. You can see their growth, or you can provide them with additional resources, or you can answer questions. There's so many different avenues with being an ambassador.
So, how has chamber involvement helped or affected your business?
Chamber involvement with my business. Okay, I kind of did mine, I guess, backwards because, like I had said, I didn't know a lot of different things, and the chambers definitely allowed me to learn so much. I didn't have brick and mortar. I was mobile at the time, and it gave me the opportunity to go to as many ribbon cuttings as I could, and I was able to see so many different people. And doing that, when I did have my ribbon cutting, a lot of people were very aware of me or they were familiar with me and they came and they supported. That was an amazing feeling because I would have never thought, and it was breathtaking. It was very emotional, although I did hold it down. No tears.
I remember that day. I remember that day.
Yes.
All right. So now, if you could give one piece of advice to a new member joining the chamber, what's that advice?
Your chamber experience is what you make it. If you come to the chambers and you just want your name or your placard, that's exactly what you'll receive. However, if you go the extra mile to allow yourself to be known amongst your peers, if you will, then that will make it that much better for your company. It's almost like a free advertisement, if you will, but you got to put forth the effort.
All right. So it's like hiring 800 people you don't have to pay.
Right.
Uh-huh. Okay. I like that. Fantastic. All right. Let's see. Finish this sentence for me. Being an ambassador means.
Being an ambassador means dedication, consistency, hard work. It's selflessness. That's what I feel being an ambassador is because it's the support.
Okay.
You take time out of your day with whatever that consists of to show support to new members.
So as we add ambassadors, we need to be looking for hardworking, dedicated people who are willing to support us, according to you.
Facts.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that. She says facts. Okay. Fantastic. Well, what do we want people to know about DNA Med Services for people who haven't met you, who don't know you? What do we want them to know about DNA Med Services?
DNA Med Services, I am a veteran, and the birth of DNA Med Services had came from the service that I had while I was in the military. I was
Okay.
in the Army, and I enjoyed the structure. I enjoyed the mission, things of that manner. Once getting out of the military, I kind of was in search for that same thing all over
That
again.
same structure.
Exactly.
Yeah, lot of veterans go through that.
Yes, yes. So with DNA Med Services, that was the origin of where it came from. Now, what we provide for our community is work safety. We want to ensure that the employees, the employers, and those that are surrounding are in a safe environment for themselves and to everyone else. We provide DNA testing. And that's for immigration, that's for legal, that's for just, peace of mind in some instances. We provide DOT and non-DOT drug and alcohol testing. A lot of times that
And
will
what's
come from
DOT?
Department of Transportation.
Okay.
You'll usually have DOT with a lot of individuals who drive large vehicles and things of that manner. Most are, truck drivers,
Okay.
some sort.
All right. Awesome. And so you've gone from, are you still doing the mobile part, or is it you're just using the brick and mortar now? Because I mean, I remember originally you said and you just shared like you started mobile.
Mhm.
And is that still a component of your business, or is it just the brick and mortar now?
Absolutely. We are still mobile.
Okay.
Now, with the mobile service, I would prefer that, we set an appointment because I have to make arrangements and preparations unless it's after hours. And then, even with after hours, that's also by appointment as well. And that's for anything. That's not just for DOT and non DOT drug and alcohol testing. That's for DNA testing. That's for fingerprinting when it's the card. That's for background checks. I can be mobile for all of those things.
Now, Dana, there's no way that I want to get out of here without trying to hit on some of your accomplishments, because this show is not long enough for us to hit them all. So I do want to touch a couple key ones. For instance, you are a co-chair for the Veterans Entrepreneurs Committee. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, recently nominated co-chair of the Veterans Entrepreneurs Committee. You're also a member of the Empower Her Coffee Hour, and this is the business of being a woman. For anyone who wants to meet Dana, a great time to do that is going to be November 6th from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here at the Chamber of Commerce. Give us a little idea of kind of what to expect from this fireside chat you're going to be a part of.
This is going to bring more light to what the Chambers offers as far as mentorship. The beauty of mentorship is it's a one-on-one, and it allows one business owner to assist another business owner on the success of the growth of their business.
Interesting. Happy to be a part of that. I'm glad you're a part of it. And we're looking forward to this. It's going to be Thursday, November the 6th, and that's from 8 to 9 a.m. here at the Henry County Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Now, how would someone listening get a hold of Dana?
DNA Med Services is located at 6965 Georgia 42, Suite 113, Locust Grove, Georgia 30248. We can be reached at 470-507-0012. You can also follow us on our social media, Instagram or LinkedIn, and that's at DNA Med Services. We also have a website that you can go to, and that's dnamedserve.com.
Okay. All right. There's no reason not to be able to reach out to DNA Med Services. Dana, thank you for all you do, for your clients, for our members, and for our chamber community. You're a perfect example of what it means to lead and serve with enthusiasm. And it means so much, especially when, as far as the referrals that you do and how much you care about the chamber, other members, and what's happening here in Henry County. So thank you.
Welcome to this episode's Member Minute, where we highlight exciting news, milestones, and upcoming ribbon cuttings across our chamber community. Celebrate with us at our upcoming ribbon cuttings. Remote Your Way Notary and Drug Testing on October 30th at 11 a.m. The TD Injury Firm on November 5th at 11 a.m. On November 7th at noon for Impact Nutrition. Then on November 11th at 11 a.m. for Club Pilates. And finally, on November 17th at 11:30 a.m., Motley 7 Brew. Whether you're brand new to the chamber or just need a quick refresh, join us on November 18th at 11 a.m. for our next new member orientation. You'll learn all about the perks of membership, how to get connected, and the best ways to make the most of your chamber experience. Interested in hearing more about our members? Check out our member news section on our website. Henry County Chamber is able to bring valuable programs and events to life thanks to the support of our sponsors. Right now, there are several great opportunities for you to get involved. Our Women's Empower Her Coffee Hour series connects and uplifts women in business with bold conversations and authentic networking. The Flex program equips high school students with entrepreneurial skills through hands-on business experiences and competitions. The National Civics Bee is helping middle school students deepen their civic knowledge and leadership while spotlighting the next generation of engaged citizens. If your business wants to make a difference while gaining visibility, we'd love to connect with you about sponsorship opportunities. Together, we can keep empowering leaders, students, and our community. If you are interested in discussing membership benefits or sponsorship opportunities, please connect with our team at 770-957-5786 or at henrycounty.com. Join us next week to hear from Judge Stephen Knights and Mike McElwaney as they share their experiences with Leadership Henry and its impact. There's always more membership and community news, and if you have an item for us to share or highlight on Community Convener, there is a link to contact us on the podcast site of your choice. We'd love to hear from you. So until next time, stay connected, stay inspired, and keep growing with us at the Henry County Chamber.